The power of asking. You already have everything you need to change your life, and it is sitting right behind one simple action that most people are too proud, too scared, or too stubborn to take. Asking. That is it. The single most underrated skill on the planet. And today, I am going to show you exactly why asking is not just helpful. It is literally the beginning of receiving everything you want. Let me start with something that might sting a little. Think about the last thing you really wanted. A raise, a relationship, an opportunity, a piece of advice that could have saved you months of struggle. Now ask yourself honestly, did you ask for it? Or did you sit quietly, hoping someone would notice, hoping the universe would just drop it in your lap? Because here is the truth that most of us never say out loud. We do not get what we deserve in life. We get what we ask for. And I know what you are thinking. You have been taught your whole life that needing help is weakness. That successful people figure things out on their own. That asking makes you look desperate, or needy, or less capable. But I want you to look at every single successful person you admire and trace the thread back to where things shifted for them. Every single one of them asked someone for something that we should already know the answers. A mentor, a favor, a chance, an investment. They asked. And because they asked, they received. Here is what actually happens psychologically when you refuse to ask. You create what researchers call a closed loop. Your brain tells itself the answer is already no, so why bother? And when you believe the answer is already no, you never give the universe, other people, or even yourself the opportunity to say yes. You are literally pre-rejecting yourself before anyone else gets the chance. You become both the question and the closed door. Now flip that. The moment you open your mouth and ask, something shifts. You activate a completely different set of possibilities. The other person now has the chance to say yes. Resources that were invisible to you suddenly become visible. Doors that were technically open but looked closed from where you were standing begin to reveal themselves. Asking does not just request something from the world. It signals to the world that you are ready to receive it. Think about children for a second. A child has zero hesitation asking for what they want. They ask relentlessly. They ask repeatedly. They are not embarrassed, and they are not ashamed. And guess what? Children get a lot of what they ask for, because they keep asking. Somewhere between childhood and adulthood, we get conditioned to stop. Society teaches us that asking too much is annoying, that we should be self-sufficient, and so we go quiet. And then we wonder why life feels so stagnant. But here's the thing about asking that nobody really talks about. Asking is also a form of clarity. When you have to actually verbalize what you want, something powerful happens in your brain. You are forced to get specific. You can no longer hide behind vague hopes and fuzzy wishes. You have to say, this is what I need. This is what I want. This is where I am trying to go. And that clarity alone starts pulling you toward the thing you are asking for. Because now, your mind knows exactly what it is looking for. There is also a relational dimension to this that is deeply underappreciated. When you ask someone for help, you are not burdening them. You are honoring them. You are saying, I respect you enough to come to you. I believe you have something valuable to offer. Most people genuinely want to help. They want to contribute. They want to feel useful. But they cannot help you if they do not know you need anything. Asking gives them permission to show up for you. Now let us talk about rejection for a second, Because I know it is the monster hiding under every reason people refuse to ask. Yes. Sometimes you will ask and the answer will be no. That no will sting. But here is what I want you to understand about rejection. A no is not a permanent closed door. It is information. It is feedback. It tells you something about timing, about approach, about alignment. And the person who keeps asking, adjusts their approach, and tries again, is the person who eventually receives what they were after. Every major breakthrough in someone's life has an ask attached to it somewhere. The job you got because you emailed that person, even though it felt awkward. The relationship you have because you were brave enough to reach out first. The deal that changed your financial life because you actually sat down and proposed it. The healing that started because you finally admitted you needed support. These things did not happen by accident. They happened because someone asked. So what is holding you back right now? What is the thing you have been wanting to ask for? Full of open doors, the opportunity you have been orbiting, without ever actually reaching for. The conversation you have been avoiding. The help you have been quietly needing, but too proud to request. Whatever it is, hear this clearly. You are not being noble by staying silent. You are not being strong. You are simply staying stuck. And stuck never served anyone. Here is the challenge I want to leave you with today. Before this day is over, ask for something. It does not have to be huge. It can be something small. Ask for advice. Ask for feedback. Ask for an opportunity. Ask someone to grab coffee and talk about a goal you have. Just practice the act of asking. Because asking is a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. And the stronger it gets, the more naturally receiving flows into your life. The world is genuinely full of yes. Full of people willing to help, mentor, connect, invest, and support. But none of that reaches you while you stay quiet. The beginning of receiving is not luck. It is not timing. It is not being in the right place. It is asking. It has always been asking. And the sooner you embrace that, the sooner your life starts opening up in ways you cannot even imagine right now. So open your mouth. Ask the question. Because everything you want is waiting on the other side of it. Thank you for watching.